Welcome back. It's raining outside, so I'm not sure if this will go through well. Every sound in the world is happening outside of my window at the moment. But, hello, it's time to draw. I am actually starting from nothing this time. Usually I have, like, a sketch already ready, but, this one was something that I just decided to do, so let's see how this goes. Oh no. Now I need to actually start doing things. Like, without actual lines already down. Oh no, panic, panic. But yeah, this is probably very obvious what I'm doing. This is for, like, size reference. I promise I'm not like a dirty tracer. I just need to know what size the head is. Okay. Okay, good, that isn't on the wrong layer. Hello. Oh god. For some reason I'm extra nervous. I'm always nervous, I'm a very nervous person. But this time I actually have to start from scratch. I have nothing to fall back on, man. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. I think this is gonna be probably kind of like a short one, just because there's a storm happening, and I say that as if every stream that I do isn't short. I don't know how people, like, stream for 8 hours at a time. That's scary. I think I would die if I tried. But yeah. It's quiet art time. Okay. I think I need to set down, a ruler or something somewhere, because the original looks very, very, symmetrical. Where are my rulers? Oh no. Ugh. My eyes are just, like, glossing over every option on this menu. I don't think it captures the menu, so it just kind of looks like my cursor is moving up and down. I promise there's a menu and there are so many options on it. I can never remember where any of the buttons are. Okay. One moment, maximum effort. Where are all my tools? My tools! Okay, you know what? Whatever. Actually, I'll wait until my brain is working properly. Every time I start drawing, all of my knowledge goes out the window. I suddenly don't know how to do anything at all. Okay. I do not need that. Also, it was very bright all of a sudden. Now I actually have to, like, think. But, like, even if I'm not streaming, if I'm just, like, drawing just all by myself, like, personally, every time I start, it takes me like a million years to actually get into it. I don't know why. And this drawing I have over here, I have so many different references. There are so many layers of reference. Where is it? Where is it? It's hidden. There's so many different, like, phases on this character. And it's terrifying. And I have to draw a hand, which is just even worse. I need to figure out which face I'm gonna start with. That's probably the easiest one. Okay, I need to actually find the ruler. I always forget where the ruler is because I never use it. give me a minute to look through all the options on this horrible drawing program. It's not bad. It's not bad, I promise, but there are so many things. Ruler? Nope, that's the wrong ruler. This is riveting. I probably should have had that already down, but I completely forgot. God, is it on the side? What's wrong with me? You're watching my brain melt in real time. Oh, was it? I drew the thumbnail and it was like 30 seconds. That happens. This is Clip Studio Paint. Because I used to use Photoshop when I was in school because they gave me Photoshop for free, and I didn't want to pay for it anymore. So I found out Clip Studio was on sale like a while ago, so I got it for very cheap. I was very happy about it. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Where are the rulers? This is evil. Whatever, no rulers. It is, it's the thought that counts. I think I draw hands backwards like maybe like 40% of the time. It's a real problem. So I just sort of draw a shape and I'm like, yeah, good enough. Nobody's gonna look at the hand, right? And then they always do. And then somebody's like, hey, the hand's backwards. I'm like, alright. Yeah, subscriptions are awful. I think I got it for like... Actually, I'm not even sure if my school gave it to me for free. It's been a while. I think it might have just been cheaper, because I remember getting like 20 bucks every month taken out of my bank account. And I was like, where's all this money going? I don't even use Photoshop that much, because most of the stuff that I had to do in college was like on paper. I'm gonna feel so inadequate like the entire time that I'm drawing this. Because the original art is so nice. I am not nearly at that level. Squishy, are you admitting to crimes? Are you saying that you did crimes? This is a law-abiding chat. Honestly, I probably would have done Photoshop crimes as well, if I wasn't such a weenie. I can watch movies and TV shows on the internet for free in totally legal ways, but I can't get programs. I'm scared of what the big scary Adobe people will do to me if they find out. I tried to use Krita, or Krita, I don't know how people pronounce it, I almost never hear it said out loud, but I tried to use it for a little while, because I wanted to learn like how to animate, because I used to, when I was a kid, do flip notes all the time, and I thought I was good at it, and I probably wasn't, but I did download Krita so that I could try to animate on it, and I like opened it up once, and I was like, there's so many things happening here and I don't know what's going on, and I just gave up. So it's just sitting on my computer, unused. Poor thing. I should probably have the face stuff on separate layers. I actually still have my my old DS, my DSi. I could probably, I don't know how people like upload flip notes to their computers. I think you need an SD card. I can maybe get an SD card and like at some point in the future show you a bunch of my terrible old flip notes because they were really bad. I remember there were some people on Flipnote that were like gods to me, and I looked back at some of their stuff that I had saved a while ago, and I was like, wow, I had low standards as a kid. Animation is so tough. I love looking at it. I do not love making it. Yeah, show and tell. Oh no, I was drawing on the wrong layer. Oh no, what have I done? Okay. At least that was an easy fix. Ah, PictoChat. I don't think I ever actually used PictoChat for its intended purpose. I just sort of like doodled on it with my friends, and I don't think we ever actually connected to each other or sent messages. We just drew on it and like showed each other. They're like, hey, look at this thing I drew on PictoChat. Simpler times. Honestly, I don't think I had many games at all. I just played like Pokemon and Animal Crossing, New Leaf, and then there was like a game that came with the DSi that was like a Mario game, but it was a clock. The Mario Clock game, if that's even a thing that anybody else knows about. I played that like all the time. I think probably the free Mario Clock game that comes with the system was my favorite game. I got so good at playing the one level that they give you. Okay, I need to make these layers different colors because I'm gonna get so confused. Nintendogs. I liked Nintendogs too. I didn't play it much because I wasn't like super into it. It was just one of those games that like your parents get you because they don't know your interests. It was just on the shelf. But I did play Nintendogs a lot. I have no recollection of it other than there were dogs there. I'm like the least gamery person on the planet. Like even as a kid I didn't play any games at all other than Pokemon. I have no idea what Photo Dojo was. There are so many things that I like absolutely missed. Just because I paid attention to my one game that I played, I didn't do anything else. Did Nintendogs quench your thirst for a real dog? Didn't you get to like do dog shows in that? Isn't that like the main game thing? I'm pretty sure I was really bad at it. I only remember playing the dog show bit like maybe once or twice, and then I just gave up on it. I just sort of sat there and looked at my little electronic dogs floating around in electronic dog space. I didn't actually play the game, I just stared at it. You like reverse psychology your parents into getting you a dog. Yeah. I don't even know if that's like a game that you can actually be bad at, but somehow I'm pretty sure I was bad at it. I'm gonna just have to get rid of this eye and mirror it over because that one looks weird. riveting art content, only the best, on my channel. God, this feels so off. I don't know what I'm doing weird about it. I haven't really drawn much lately. I feel like I'm out of practice. Yeah, I'm getting warmed up. I'm microwaving myself. Honestly, this probably looks bad because I'm using really tiny brush size. I don't know why I'm using such a small brush size. Drawing a face straight on is like the worst way to draw a face for me. I always do the like default person looking to like the right or left whenever I draw. Yeah, the short hair is cute. I'm not sure if I want to do like, because the original has the pigtails. Not sure if I want to go with that or if I want to just do hair down. We can try both. Let's cook. Okay, I think I need to have like a actually bigger ref up. I'm just completely forgetting what everything looks like in the original one. Okay. There, that's vaguely better. Need to cut some chunks out. Be gone. Okay. That is a crazy hairstyle. It's just like a tube. No idea what I'm doing. It's shapes. We're making shapes. We're hoping for the best. Love me some good polygons. I love art styles that are just like straight lines, chunks. I don't know why. They just look interesting to me. Like, I always draw stuff very soft and squishy. But if I was able, I would definitely have like try to do like a very chunky art style. But whenever I do, it just ends up looking weird. This looks like I'm bad at making 3D models and just doing low poly. Not in a cool way. That looks strange. Yeah, kind of. I do like old, low poly stuff. And it's always cool when people can like draw or like paint something like in 2D and have it look like a 3D model. They tried so hard in art school to teach me how to make form and volume, and it didn't work. I learned nothing. How big are these sleeves? That is like a weird shape. It looks good in the original one, but when I draw it, it just feels like a weird shape. Giant mega tails. This is Hatsune Miku hair. Yeah, I definitely like the Pokemon pixel art stuff. 3D does just doesn't feel quite the same. Some of the Pokemon do look good with the 3D models. I can't think of any specifically, but like some of them I think look pretty nice. But other ones just feel like weird. Like they're not the right shape. They should have more pixels. Yeah, I like the sprites. Now they only just have the... I mean, I haven't played the most recent 2 games, but they have the sprites in like the... when you put your Pokemon in boxes. I think. Still, I hope still. But yeah, they don't really have much. I liked the black and white games. I feel like they had really nice pixel art. I actually didn't play the Pokemon Black and White games, or Black 2 and White 2, until like years after they came out. I always fall off of Pokemon for years at a time, and then pick up a new one of the games and I'm like, oh wow, Pokemon, so different now. And then I stopped playing Pokemon for another 4 years. Yeah, I want my Pokemon crunchy. I like a good crunchy Pokemon. There's a chunk of hair on the wrong layer. Of course there is. Okay. Well, that looks okay for shapes. Not to sound like a dirty Gen 1er, but I haven't really liked any of the recent Pokemon games. Like, I like some of the Pokemon from them, but the games just have not been as fun as they once were when I was but a child. The last Pokemon game that I actually finished was, X and Y, and I haven't actually played a whole Pokemon game all the way through since. Oh, youth. I miss it. I used to be the Pokemon guy. I used to know all the names of every Pokemon. And now there are just so many new ones, I can't keep track. Yeah, Pokemon is like, it's been around for so long, and I feel like not that much has changed. It's still effectively the same game, which is, it can be a good thing. Sometimes, like, it's familiar and comfy or whatever. But they have so much that they could do, and some people have, like, come up with really cool ideas. And I'm like, oh, that would be great in a game, and then it's never in a game. Yeah, the spin-offs. Pokemon just comes out so often that it's like, I feel like they don't have time to come up with anything new and interesting. They're just like, oh god, we gotta get out another Pokemon game. So they just sort of slap like one new mechanic in and they're like, alright, that's good, that's enough. Please get it out the door. Wow, I just completely changed all the proportions of this, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, they always put in the like one cool mechanic and you're like, oh wow, a new thing for your Pokemon to do, and then the next game they're just like, okay, that's gone, we're done with that. Here's the new thing. And it's like, but you could have done more with the other thing! You came up with a good idea! And like, I haven't played the two most recent ones, so I don't really like know for sure how the new like mechanics work. But it seems like for the past like 3 games, it's just been your Pokemon is bigger now, and that's the power. I love me a Pokemon that's just a worm. It's the best kind. I feel like I can't really say that I was particularly into Pokemon, either the games or the show. Like, I remember all of the Pokemon from the games that I've played. I know what they're called, I know what they look like. And I used to watch the show when I was a kid, but I'm just, like, incapable of actually keeping up with anything ever. So I'm like, I feel like a fake fan. It was really was a decision to keep Ash on forever and always. It's a little bit sad to be like, oh no, no, the Pokemon character is gone. But it really did. They had that for a long time. They really kept up with Ash. But yeah, the side stuff of like different characters, it's interesting to find like more stuff about the world. The world building. It's about the world building. I feel like I keep up more on like Pokemon fan content than I do on actual Pokemon. Like I follow a bunch of people who do Fakemon stuff, and they always have lore. It's fun. And my thing is that I always feel like I'm not enthusiastic enough about stuff. Like I see people who are like huge fans and they have all the merch and they're always like drawing fan art and stuff. And I'm like, wow, that guy's a real fan. And then I like never draw fan art ever. I like played like 2 of the games and I'm like, I mean, I kinda like Pokemon. That's for like anything. I just kinda don't have the attention span to actually be like a mega fan of anything. I know absolutely, like, 0 about ROM hacks. That's, you take the game and you, like, mod it, basically, is all the information that I have on that. I'm not a tech guy. Are ROM hacks, like, legal? Are you like, does the Pokemon company sue you if you make a ROM hack? I don't know how anything works. Okay, so I do know the vague gist of a ROM hack. That's good. I'm not completely incompetent. I'm not a lawyer is the best defense, I think. I didn't know it was illegal, so it doesn't count. That's good. I mean, it's not like I really need to know like the legality status of ROM hacks, but like I fear for the people who make them. I'm like, oh no, what if the Pokemon company gets mad? I have no stake in this game, but other people do. While playing as a gym leader sounds like it could be cool. All of my biggest Pokemon fantasies. Being good enough at something to be a gym leader. That's my one dream. Your Honor, I simply wanted to play video game. Is that so wrong? Okay, every part of this drawing is the hardest part, but the hardest part is clothes. What am I doing with this? Yeah, if I were gym leader, I'd be like gym leader #1. I'd be the guy with the bugs. Any little child could absolutely throttle me if they really feel like it. Well, yeah, dark type would be very on theme, but I love me a bug. Absolutely no clue what my gimmick would be. My gimmick would be I'm just some pathetic guy just sitting here. Just please beat me up so that I can get on with my day, get my paycheck. It's just me sitting in a room drawing, and then you have to like distract me from my drawing long enough to battle you. You think I'm a spooky, scary, dark type guy, but actually, I just have a bunch of bugs and rocks. It's my thing. I'm bait and switching you. Actually, just reminded myself, because we're talking about bugs, and also I mentioned rocks. I got for Christmas, you know those like National Geographic like kits, where they just give you a science activity to do. I got one for Christmas that is, you smash open rocks and you get geodes out of it. And I've already smashed open 2, but I was thinking that like theoretically, if I ever got a good camera and I could do hand cam stuff, wouldn't it be funny if I just did a stream where I'm just smashing rocks open with a hammer? It would probably be so like horribly loud, like really unpleasant to watch. But at the end of it, you'd get to see rocks, and that's the best part. It kind of stinks though because it's like a kit for children, and I'm in my 20s, but they don't actually tell you like what the rocks might be or like how to identify them. They just tell you like the different types of geodes that there are. So I just have these 2 geodes cracked open. I have no idea what's inside of them. That would rock. They do give you PPE. I'm not sure, like quote unquote personal protective equipment, because I'm not sure how protective it is. They give you like little lab goggles like they give you in high school lab. The little clear plastic lab goggles. And I did wear them when I smashed open my rocks, but they don't cover that much of your face, so I did get a rock shard like flicked right into my cheek. So I exploded a rock a little too hard, and I got rock lodged in my cheek for my troubles. Not actually, it just bounced off, but it was quite pointy. But I'm just imagining like a hand cam stream where it's just me sitting on like the floor in my garage just smashing rocks with a hammer, and like shards are going everywhere and the camera is shaking. That's true comedy. Can you do that? Can you just go to a museum and say, tell me what kind of rock this is, please? Like, there's a couple museums nearby me. I could maybe do that. I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 geodes left in the box of rocks. So maybe I'll keep those uncracked until I can get a camera, and we'll see what happens. Exactly. The geo just breaks open, the camera breaks, you hear me like shrieking in the background, the stream cuts out. It's like post-apocalyptic. Like the scary video that you find when the zombies attack, but it's just me breaking all of my electronics with rocks. I just feel like I would bother the poor geologist. I really like museums. I like, especially when they have, because I'm me, I like when they have rock exhibits. I've been to the Museum of Natural History in Manhattan a bunch of times, and every single time I kind of just like wander quickly through the entire rest of the museum and then spend like 45 minutes just looking at all the rocks. It's good stuff. Very nice. Very shiny. They have a big, like a room where they have just a chunk set into the wall of this piece of like rock from a cave that has different kinds of fluorescence. So they have different lights over it that sort of cycle through, and you can see all the colors that the rock turns. And it's from the Ohio Caverns in Ohio. And I'm planning a trip to go to the Ohio Caverns and look at their cool rocks. So that's so you can tell exactly how much of a dweeb I am. I'm planning a trip to Ohio to just go like walk around in a cave and then go home. I would love to see a few wings full of rocks. That would be the best. Okay, I need to start naming my layers. Zoos are good too. Always love a penguin exhibit. Caves are really cool, but they also scare me deeply because I read Ted the Caver. And now I'm afraid of caves. Like, I've read way too many horror stories about, like, people actually dying horribly in caves and not being able to be rescued. So, the only caves I will ever go to are ones with guided tours. Okay, well, that's an option for the earrings. Yeah, absolutely never going to try and squish myself into a crack. I am following the tour guide, and I'm going to gift shop afterwards, and I am buying a chunk of rock. Oh, T-Rex skeleton. Cool. Dinosaur bones. One of the cooler kinds of rocks. Technically, they're rocks. That's really awesome. I want to see a T-Rex skeleton. Dinosaur fight immortalized forever. That's really cool. I'm a big fan of that. Just immediately hearing about it. Everything is rocks, really, when you think about it. Humans are carbon-based. Carbon is kind of a rock. Where is my lair? Be gone. I need space. Okay, this is actually going better than I thought it would. You're made of carbon, that's pretty base. Based and carbon pilled. Honestly, I have no idea what actually classifies something as a rock. I call, like, something is hard, comes out of the ground, it's a rock. There's absolutely definitely a scientific way to go about it, but, like, I'm not an intelligent guy. You know what? Let's stop drawing for a second. Let me open up Wikipedia and look at what a rock is. Let's see. Let's find out. A rock is it any naturally occurring solid mass or aggregate of minerals or mineraloid matter. So anything made out of minerals is a rock. It's a composition thing. And now we've learned a new fact. I'm not gonna read the whole, like, first paragraph of Wikipedia, but that's the first sentence and that's what matters. So it's a mineral or a mineraloid. Don't know what that means. I'm not going on a Wikipedia deep dive to find out what a mineraloid is. I have work to do. You're a fool, Squishy. You failed. See me after class. You can just be the penguins guy, it's okay. You don't need to know everything, Squishy. Don't know if you heard that, my neck just cracked really loud. I could be on Wikipedia just researching the answers to, like, mundane nonsense for hours. People in my family, like, expect me to have the answers to every question ever just because I, like, regularly go on Wikipedia. If we're talking about something at, like, a family event, the first people they turn to me, they're like, "Hey, Eilis, take out your phone. Tell me what this thing is." And I'm like, everybody else also has a phone. Everybody else is just as capable as I am of Googling this question. The internet really is a magical place. I actually have a bunch of books of just useless information. Like, literally, they're branded as books of useless information. So I just like finding out facts. It's fun to learn, unless I'm in a school setting, in which case I hate learning. I think the reason people ask me questions is because I'm just faster at Googling than everybody else. Like, my mom takes out her phone to Google something. It'll take her like 45 minutes to find the app and type in like a simple question, and she never clicks on the suggested things. She just like types in the whole question, and then she's like, "Oh hey, my question came up," after she's already typed in the whole question. I have to do a hand now. Oh god. Don't look. Don't look, I'm being a cheater. I need to know what the shape of this hand is. There are 2 fingers here. Okay. Finding time to read is tough. I used to read so much. All the time. I was the reading guy when I was like a little child. Like, I would go through like 3 books a week. It was insane. But now I don't read much anymore. I actually started reading House of Leaves recently. I pirated that hand. No. See, it's okay. It's not tracing, because that would be a crime, and I'm not a criminal, but also I'm just using it as reference. It's up here, and I'm drawing it freehand. It's like using reference, but the reference is somebody else's drawing. Usually what I do when I need to draw a hand doing something is I'll take a photograph of my own person hand, and I'll like trace over that and then trace over my trace. But I'm not doing that, because that would be a whole process. I have to get open my camera and try to not dox myself. So this is, I figure out what shape it is and then I just draw it myself. It's fine. Don't tell anyone. This is between you and me. Hands are the worst. I hate hands. Like, they're great when they come out well. When you figure out how to do it right miraculously for once. But, like, 90% of the time it's just pain. I think I've drawn maybe like 3 hands that I was actually proud of in my entire life. Okay, this is getting removed so I can work on a separate layer, because I don't feel like worrying about erasing other things. Ah. Yeah, if you use your own hands for reference, you kind of just end up drawing your own hands on everything. Most of the stuff that I draw is like relatively cartoony, so I kind of just get the general shape down, and I don't have to pay too much attention to what the hand actually looks like. Ah, House of the Dragon. I have not watched that. I haven't watched any of the Game of Thrones stuff or read it. My parents were really into it for a while. Like, my mom read all the books before she watched the show. But it was never really something that I cared much about. I was too busy watching cartoons. It takes a lot to get me to actually read stuff now. I think this hand is a little too fat. These proportions are all off. What am I doing? Oh, that's passable. That's fine, it's good enough. The problem with this now is that this character has a cigarette. I don't smoke. Should I just put a vape in there? Put a candy cigarette. I have way too many like reference images up. It's so much. I probably do not need all of these. Could give it a lollipop, that is a good one. I might still have to mess with the hand a little bit, but we're still on sketch, so it's fine. Oh, yeah, I put a little little notes up here on what expressions I needed to do. Cheese stick. Throw in a mozzarella stick. Okay, wait, I missed a layer somewhere. What's happening? Okay, eyes. Here. It was you. Okay. Put a rock in there. So many things, so many possibilities. The world is our oyster. Okay. I'll do more of the face. The little tiny me in there. I'll be holding the original drawing's face. Giving her a loving caress on the cheek. I think that eye looks sufficiently crazy. He does look a little wall-eyed. Let's try and fix that. This is for a cover. I want to do a song cover. So I have all of these little references, so I need to draw all of these expressions and stuff for different points in the video. And I need to, oh, spooky. I need to have two different versions, one that's like black and white and one that has color in it. So it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be some stuff I have to work on. Spooky, 1,000-yard stare. I think it fits. She's got a bit of a creepy look here. I draw eyes very different from a lot of anime manga style artists, so whenever I try to do the same expressions, they always look a little bit crazy. I always feel like I draw my eyes like simultaneously too big and not big enough. I am excited about this video that I'm going to be doing because I already recorded most of it, and it's turning out pretty good if I do say so myself. I want to try, this is like my New Year's resolution that I probably won't actually carry all the way through the year because I never do, but I want to try and upload one cover every month, or at least thereabouts, like something close to that. Because practice makes perfect, so I can get practice drawing and making videos, and also doing singing stuff. So I'm gonna get a bunch of things done all at once. It's efficiency. Okay, so the eyes look okay. What are our faces? Our mouths? There are so many layers in this, and it's just a sketch. Oh god, give me a second. I need to do some layer management. Yeah, I thought it sounded like relatively doable. Like last year, I didn't get one up every month, but I got, I think, a reasonable amount up. So I just gotta be a little bit faster about it. The main problem... You like my little drawings? They are cute. But yeah, my main problem is that I need to find a time to record stuff when nobody is in the house. Because I'll feel really embarrassed if I'm like singing and then somebody comes into my room and hears me. That's my biggest fear. Somebody coming into the room while I'm streaming, that's fine. Because I'm just talking. I'll freak out a little bit, but I won't like die. But somebody coming in and hearing me sing into a microphone as though I think I'm good. That's embarrassing. Does that even look anything like what it's supposed to? I feel so cringe. Being a content creator is so cringe, you guys. It's embarrassing. I really shouldn't be putting so much effort into getting these lines looking nice because it is just a sketch, but I have a problem. A couple of times I've been recording something and then like someone comes into the house, like everybody was gone, and then somebody comes home and I like hear the door open and I immediately like freak out. I'm like, oh my god, nobody heard, right? You didn't hear that, right? Yes, insulating / soundproofing my closet would be the intelligent thing to do, but then I'd have to clean out my closet. My closet is so full of junk. I have like all of my clothes, obviously, as it is a closet, but I have a bookshelf in there. I have 2 bookshelves in there actually. And I honestly, all of the books are books that I've had for like 10 years. I do not need these books anymore. These are like middle schooler books. But I still have them. Because I have a problem with getting rid of things. So I just keep them and they're just sitting there and they probably have like book bugs in them. Where's our other facial expressions? Where are you? There you are. Cleaning my stuff up isn't like an impossible task, it is doable, but I really don't want to do it. I really don't want to go through all that. I can share anything on the internet because the internet isn't real. You're not real. You're a figment of my imagination, so it's fine. Doesn't matter. It's because you hear my voice after editing, after I make it sound okay. If somebody just hears me, like, singing in my room into a microphone, no editing, no backing track. Embarrassing, embarrassing. What am I doing? Yes. Different face. Back down to the ref layers. There's so many of these. There's too many of these women. I'm terrible about cleaning anything because every time I clean something, I have to end up having to get rid of things. So I dread doing it because I don't like having to get rid of stuff. No, Mom, what are you doing? Why are you here? I told you not to watch my streams, Mom. Oh well, as long as you're proud of me. I guess it's okay. Hmm. Okay, does that look alright? Spooky. Okay, we're almost we're almost through the faces. There's really no reason for me to have so many references. I just went through the entire video and I just took a screenshot every time anything changed. So I have like 15. There's no reason for me to have this many. I'm gonna move that down a little bit. Feels weird. I don't like drawing like an asymmetrical face. It always feels like wrong and lopsided. Like I know it's supposed to, but my brain does not want this. References are important. Always use references, but maybe don't use so many all at once. Because that's a lot of layers that I have to keep track of. I can probably delete some of them actually. I don't think I need all of them. More layer management. Let's put all of my sketch stuff in a folder. So they don't have to keep scrolling up and down. Okay, there you go. Which ones of you are useful to me? Which reference gets to live? Keep forgetting to actually click on the different layers. Look at all these. Look at all these women. It's too many women. Okay, probably the closed eyes one is really the only one that I need for the stuff on the face. And then oh, here's my master plan. Get rid of that. Now I have 2 in 1. Okay. That's better. I always freak out when I have too many extra reference layers up. Because like, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, Clip Studio gets like really slow if I have too many layers. I choose who lives and who dies. Okay. There, we got it, we've done it. Now we just have all of this. Ah. Sorry, I need to crack all my joints really quick. It's always... I don't know why I do this, but every time I have to do something with multiple expressions, I'm like, what does it look like all of them at once? And the answer is always bad. Look at it. Look upon her in despair. Okay. Now, do I have my color reference or do I need to go find that? I need to go find that. One moment. There they are. Oh, I did not mean to zoom in all that way. Okay. That's way too big. Why is that so big? Alright. Color time? Question mark? Great. She's gonna look extra like she needs a nap when I'm done with her. Gonna put ultimate bags under this woman's eyes. Dead. Okay. This is gonna need to be pretty painty. So this might be a two-stream job because painting always takes me forever. It might be a little too dark. Perhaps. I could probably just, yeah, magic wand it. I keep trying to do things in the most inefficient way possible. Use my selection tools. I don't know why I refuse to use my selection tools. that. Okay. I feel like I just completely lose the power of speech when I need to select things. I am focused. I'm too focused. Selecting and filling is not the most brain-intensive part of this task, but it is the one I can't speak for. That's the color I started with. Oh god. Okay. That's fine. If I decide I hate it later, I can mess with it then. Okay. That's good enough. I do still have to add more stuff to it though. I would just randomly flip-flop between different parts of the drawing process. Never do anything linear. Where am I referencing? This is completely accidental, but I covered up like this whole thing. So I guess I don't have to worry about figuring out what on earth that character is supposed to be. Thank you, Azahara. I am doing my very best. This is very different from the type of style that I usually draw in. I'm usually very, very cartoony and simple. So it's nice to know that I'm doing alright. Lamb, who's the artist for this, the original art, is like so good. So good at like detail and painting and stuff. So if I can get it close, even a little bit, I'll be very happy. I do think most of this is covered up by the hair. So I won't really have to worry about it, thank God. There. Bangs are good for something. Alright, what other stuff am I missing? I may have to mess with the collar shape a little bit at some point. If I want to put in the, like, sort of necklace thing that she has. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe just, like, another pin or a brooch or something. Or spitballing. I also need to figure out all of these here, all the pins and stuff. I don't know if those actually mean anything, or if I could just come up with my own shapes. Might have to half and half. Steal a couple. I'm not very good at coming up with clothing. Oh god, stars. Oh god, freehanding a star. Oh no. Look like a fool. This is not the correct shape. What do stars look like? That is passable for now. I will fix it later. Yeah, this is like... This was supposed to just be... sketch layer color, but I am liking how it looks. So I might just make it like that, officially. Ah, yes, a little flashlight. Everything's gotta have a flashlight on it somewhere. Can't have it on my earring, so it'll be a pin. Flashlight is kind of a stupid shape. I realize that as I draw it, like, more often. It's just kind of just a rectangle. Gotta put in some effort to actually make it look good. These all feel really big. I feel like I'm making these too big. Okay, well that's 3 down. Just like a little terrible crown to go along with the actually good crown. Just a different genre of crown. It's okay. I promise I will paint these into looking better. Flashlight, yeah. It is. It does kind of look like one of those, like a sugar cone. Because really, if you have a flashlight, you really need, you know, a beam. You gotta have a beam. Low polybone. Right, I think we're good on base colors for now. So that paint time. I'm just gonna need to merge some stuff. Where are my references? Get away. Be gone. Alright. Yeah. I don't want to put too much detail into just the sketch stuff, because the way that I do painting is basically all of this gets erased. That's why I copied the folder. I have all of my original stuff there, because I don't want to lose it. So there will be more detail put into this. Oh no! It's all one layer! That means I have to get serious about it. Be gone, vile reference. Be gone from me. Okay, if you thought I was quiet when I was selecting and filling things in, boy oh boy. Painting is even worse. Painting does take me a million years though, so it is quite late. I'm not gonna stop stream now. Just don't get scared that I'm gonna stop stream, but I will probably at some point in the not so distant future. Whenever I paint stuff, I have to take some time like in between sections to like collect myself to quiet the rage within, because it ends up looking good in the end, but I hate getting there. It's so much work. I'm just trying to fill in any white bits so that I don't smush around a bunch of white into my nice grays. That's absolutely correct, Squishy. You don't want me to burn the food. Gotta let me focus. Well, I forgot to erase a bit. Well, there's that. Get your shape back in order. That was a nice shape. Okay. I am gonna get rid of this earring because that's on the wrong layer. Throw that in my various bits layer. Better. Yeah. So here's my incredibly artistic great technique where I just take the blur tool and I just put it on everything. Everything gets blurred. Okay, just for you Velosaurus, I am stretching my arms. Bedtime? Well, good night. Have a good bedtime. I have brain damage. What am I doing? Oh, I forgot I lost my transparency. See, that's why I gotta get rid of all the white bits first. Okay. Now we're doing it. Why is my blur tool so small? There's still me like stray black pixels on this. Looks alright. I am now noticing that the ears are kind of like on their right spot. I think I'll just move this one up. What am I cooking? Good question. souffle. It's gonna be really fancy and nice when it's done, but I am terrified of it collapsing at any moment. Felt sufficient for the moment. Okay, I can get rid of those. Yeah. This is gonna look like a whole lot of nothing is happening for a little while, honestly. Like 90% of the time when I paint stuff, it's just like nothing is changing for a very long time, and then all of a sudden it becomes art. Like I spend like 6 hours just smudging stuff around, and then at the end I'm like, wait, how did this happen? When did this get shading? I do need to neaten some stuff up. I was a little bit messy with my sketch. Usually I am not quite so messy. Usually how I go about this is I will make like my neat sketch, and then I'll just sort of, I'll do the thing that I'm doing now, where I'll do one layer. Usually there aren't so many little chunks sticking out of stuff, so I can just like lock the transparency so that I can't draw outside of the image, and then just smudge with wild abandon. This is a little more stuff going on. I need to neaten up all of my lines. It's okay, Squishy. I don't know what's happening either. 90% of the stuff that I do when I'm drawing is stuff that I figured out like very recently. Oh no, I missed another chunk. I need to pay better attention when I'm filling stuff in. This is kind of a tough one because the art is very grayscale. So I can't really add colors. Usually when I paint people, I can put a bunch of different like, pinks and stuff on everything. This is just all gray. Ah, keep cracking my joints. I'm sorry. It's not locked. That should have been locked. Yes, Squishy, it's a hard life, but it is my cross to bear. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get like the base shading down on like the hair and the skin and stuff, and then I'll be done for the day. Because it is getting a bit late. I'm always so gung-ho at the beginning of an art stream, like, yeah, let's do art, let's do it. And then, like an hour in, I'm like, oh, I gotta go to bed. I need to sleep. Like I turn into a corpse in front of your eyes. Exactly, sleep is for the weak. Only cowards sleep. When I say I want to go to sleep, what I really mean is I want to lay quietly under my covers on my phone until 6 a.m. And then my eyes will burn. And then I'll be like, ooh, I should probably pass out. I really want to preserve these shapes, but it's a little tough. Because of all the blurring. Let me bring up the reference. Need to make sure I'm doing this right. Somebody in a truck is very mad outside of my window. Heard an extremely long press of a horn. Sorry for spooking you. I think that's probably my my tablet pen. It's a very squishy tablet pen. Do not know how I keep using the eraser when I mean to do the pen. Ah. I should probably check how this looks against the background, actually. Go away. Just need to see if I have any fits that look bad. It looks like I've done nothing! Ah! Play button. I need to see what the shading looks like over there. Okay. Well, make my best guess. Look respectfully. Incredible shading. Beautiful, wonderful. Jeez. I always feel weird shading the booba area. But it must be done. face on stuff like this is always really hard because you have to make it work with all of the different expressions. So it's a little stressful to try and figure out what I'm doing here. On the, like, half-lidded eyes, it looks like too much shading, but on the other ones, it's fine. Or bruleeing the souffle. Or doing 2 difficult French desserts all at once. Keep moving the goalpost for when I'll stop streaming, but my hand's starting to cramp up, so let's just get one more pigtail. Then I'll call it quits. I keep trying to turn the brightness up on my screen, and this is as bright as it gets. The end is nigh, yes. All good things must come to an end. But this stream will continue tomorrow, I think. Probably. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. The one pigtail is done. Mostly. So that's it for today, I think. Okay. I do want to do more, but if I do more, it'll hurt me. So there's that. Ah. Okay. I always feel kind of bad that I don't really finish art. It just in one stream, but I do not have the stamina. So that's it. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I have nothing to say. No updates to give you, as I usually do. Well, I usually don't have updates, but I do ramble for a bit. But I'm gonna stop doing that because there's really no need for me to keep talking anyway. Good night. I hope you had a good time. Come back tomorrow if you want to see more. Maybe I'll finish it. Maybe I'll actually finish a drawing. But yeah. I'll see you later. And good night. Where's my ending screen? There it is. I always forget where it is. Bye!